Okay, y'all, we're back with another Lyrics and Lies with your girl, Shayz, on the mic. And to my left, we got...
Crip. Check it out, man. Check it out.
Money Green.
How does my boy Dub C say that? Anyway, I can't remember, but I'm not a Crip. But we talking about Crips right now. We're going to talk about Bloods too. We can talk about Crips to begin with. So, Killer Warning is a show on Netflix.
Killer Mike.
And it's hosted by Killer Mike. And Shayz was adamant, or has been adamant about this show. And she's been telling Money Green to watch it. And Money Green hasn't watched it, because right now Money Green is talking in third person. So eventually he watched it, and coming back into first person. I enjoyed Killer Warning. I watched all 6 episodes straight through. So we're going to talk about
one of the episodes. Yeah. The Crip-a-Cola.
Crip-a-Cola.
Killer Mike
is a rapper.
Yeah.
And Killer Mike is from Atlanta. So he's a big spokesman.
And he was behind
and politics and social issues. And he's been going toe to toe with some powerhouse politicians. And he's been working a lot with Bernie Sanders.
Yes. And he has his own group. Him and the other guy. Right.
His own music group. So he does a lot. He's very active guy. And this Killer Warning is a show that brings forth social issues, and he flips them, and he tries to bring meaning to the issue and exploit the issue and ask questions. Why are things this way? Or why do we do this? Or is that helping us? How can we be helped more? How can we be assisted more? How can our lives be enhanced by doing this or by doing that? So that's pretty much what he does in the show. And in this particular episode, he noticed how Hell's Angels, which is a biker group from the 60s or 70s, and they had a bad reputation, but now you can buy Hell's Angel apparel because Hell's Angels is incorporated and they're a business now. So despite their bad reputation and them being a gang, they still managed to monetize their name. All right?
Correct.
So he's saying, Killer Mike says, how come the Bloods, or my bad, how come the Crips can't do the same thing as the Hells Angels? Right. They out here buying shirts, and you can buy this Hells Angels vest, you can buy Hells Angels this.
Yep, that's true.
But the Crips have been in existence all this time, and they aren't making any money.
But they're doing a lot for the community.
And okay, so how can they do that? So
that's when Killer Mike comes to the Crips and talks to them about business ideas.
And he's talking to Atlanta Crips, by the way.
Yeah, Atlanta Crips, and he comes to them about, instead of doing this in your community, let's see if we can flip it and do something that will bring something good to your name, like Hell's Angels, and let's figure out what we can do. So they came up with a couple of things, and then they came up with cola.
Soda.
Well, cola
everybody
is
drinks
soda.
I'm saying this.
Everybody drinks soda, and it's killing them. It's like, no.
That's what he talks about, but everyone drinks soda.
Right.
So he said, how about we come up with a soda made by the Crips?
Correct.
And they ended up calling it
Crip-a-Cola.
And they went to a designer.
Yeah.
And
the distribution place.
And they played around with different logos, and they mixed and matched, and logos, symbols, fonts, and they came up with a nice font and a symbol. And of course, it's on top of blue. Then they went into soda production.
Right.
And they made their soda. Then they had to bottle it.
But then they figured out how to make their own soda naturally.
Right. That's what they made.
Yeah, but at first they was going to go have somebody make the soda for them. But then cutting corners and figuring out the ingredients that goes in the soda, they made it themselves, so it would be better for you. It wouldn't be killing you.
Right.
But it would be a better product of soda.
So instead of using high fructose corn syrup, which is very bad for us, they use cane sugar.
Right.
So it's still bad, but it's night and day as far as poison.
Correct.
One is a 10 on a level 1 to 10 as far as how unhealthy it is, and the other one is maybe a 2. So cane sugar is definitely much more healthy for you than
that fructose.
High fructose. So, and white sugar is not healthy for you either. So that's what we are with the show. So the next step after they did that, they had to go out and try to find stores to put it in. But
before that,
right,
they had to get feelers and people to taste the soda.
Oh, so you want to get to the taste test?
They had to go to the taste test, but knowing that the taste test, the people didn't know what name of the soda, they didn't know anything. Right. It was sight unseen.
Right. So
they had to taste the soda and see if people would like it first.
So they had a group of about
7
white guys and one Puerto Rican guy, which was hilarious. But everybody in the room, how did they feel?
When they first liked the soda.
And these are soda lovers.
Yeah.
Everybody were soda enthusists. So
yes.
These aren't just anybody off the street. No, these are people who love drinking sodas.
So they gave good feedback on the soda before they knew.
And they gave positive ratings of how it tasted.
How it tastes before they knew about who made the soda.
Right. So they told them it was made by Crips. And all of a sudden, you got to hear everybody's opinion on the Crips and why they wouldn't support the bill, why it's bad.
Right.
And that was interesting because the Crips were there behind the two-way mirrors or one-way mirrors, and they got to hear what people really think about
the Crips.
The Crips. So that was interesting. And they were upset because they were really stereotyped for the worst stereotypes. It's like they took the worst things that they've been taught about the Crips and spilled them right there on the table in front of them. So that was interesting. And then Killer Mike came in and he explained everything that was going on and told them that these people are changing their communities, they're changing the narrative, and they're doing something positive, so why wouldn't you support it? And that made these white guys really open up their minds and understand what was going on and where everything was coming from. Because one guy was saying, wait a minute, if I drink this, I can get shot. But no one says if you walk around in the Hell's Angels shirt that you're going to get shot or killed by some motorcycle people. So
why would you feel that way about the soda?
Right, so he did a good job of comparing them to other people and showing them what they were actually trying to do. And then they went to the outdoor fair or some type of market and they started talking to strangers who come by buying stuff and got them to drink it, and they started loosening up. So a lot of dialogue was shared. And
then they also did both. Remember, after they had Crip-a-Cola, they also had the other
the Bloods.
The Bloods.
So they reached out to the Bloods.
And
said, this is what we're doing with the Crips. Y'all trying to make some money, y'all trying to do this thing too, or y'all just want to, be antagonistic and stay on the sidelines and not get paid.
And this shows unity between the Bloods and Crips.
That's right, unity.
That was the real reason why this was being done too.
So the Bloods got involved and they got a logo and a name and got their own soda.
I think it was a Blood-a-Cola.
They called Blood Pop.
Blood Pop.
So
that's
they both have shirts and a soda and are official businesses. And Killer Mike said that he's really trying to bring this to the market. So I can't remember how soon, but this is something that's real. So it's not just for the TV show, but he's really trying to get these sodas out there.
Yeah. So I'm not sure if they got into the stores or not, but I know at the beginning it was a no.
Oh, we would know it when they get into the stores.
So once they get into the stores, but I like.
Hold on. When they get in the stores, they're gonna know because we're gonna try it on the show.
Right, but what I was going to say is I like Killer Mike's approach to stuff. It's so refreshing and funny at the same time, but he really tackles some real issues that we have: stereotypes, biases, all these things that he brought out in this one segment about Crip-a-Cola.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? He brought out a lot of stuff, and I think that was good for the Crips to hear what people really thought of them, even though it hurt their feelings and made them mad. But this is something they need to know. They need, now that you're serious about doing this for your community and you want to change the narratives, okay, now that you know what they think about you, now let's show them what we really are about. This is what we really do. Yeah, you know the negative, but this is the positive side of what we're trying to do.
Like Nipsey Hussle, and just imagine Nipsey Hussle having Crip-a-Cola in the Marathon store.
He probably would have did that.
You know what I'm saying? Just imagine that.
I think he would have did it.
All this stuff coming together. That's big. But Killer Mike, while talking to one of the soda specialists, the guy who worked at Gatorade and Coke, it came out that Coca-Cola was started by a Confederate soldier. Now that made my mouth drop open. I'm like, is that so? Is that so? And it was a very good episode. So Shayz.
Yeah, he did get into it with one of the people though. Him and one of the guys. That's what I'm laughing. They got into it. It was funny. The apology did happen afterwards, but at the time, it was funny.
Well, it turns out that guy was a little special.
Yeah, he was special.
And we don't mean special ed, but this guy was a special guy. Yes, this guy was special. But y'all check out Killer Warning. This particular episode is the Crip-a-Cola episode. And we're going to talk about another one probably next week. We're jumping to one of these other topics. Yeah,
but y'all need to check it out. Please comment on our page once you do check it out. Also comment on our page about what you thought of our show. Hey, you never know. You might be one of those people who might be on the show. We don't know. You never know.
Yeah, because we're gonna have some more people.
We want to try to have some people on the show.
So we had K on.
We had KP. Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna have a couple more special guests.
So if you start commenting on our page, you never know. As one of those folks, we might have to ask you to come out and be on the show.
And you might get something special too.
You may.
You'll be looking out for people.
You may.
I forgot my girl Sandiyata or whatever her name was. She hasn't popped up yet again, and I miss her. I can't remember her exactly how to pronounce her name, but Missy was representing for a while, so hopefully Missy still listens.
Hey, Natasha.
So those were our 3 favorite, and one of them fell off, so now we got 2.
And then we got a couple of guys who commented.
Yeah, that's the ones that
the ones who are normal.
Right. So hopefully one of them will be consistent. And we'll take it from there. But y'all can check me out, Money Green, on IG. I am at Between My Sheets, and Shayz on the mic on IG is Shayz on the mic with a Z on the end of Shay and an underscore between each word. And y'all can also put those in on Facebook, and some episodes may pop up. So Facebook, YouTube, IG, wherever y'all catch us, y'all catch us. Yeah.
And as usual, you know me, please share and subscribe and like.
Share the damn episode and subscribe to the damn episode. Yeah, right now. Hit the subscription button before we bust that ass.
Okay. Please. We need our subscribers.
I'm gonna bust that ass.
Inside joke, okay?
Oh my goodness.
Oh gosh, so we are out, y'all. Thank you for tuning in.